Hello. Oh, you want me to start again?
Yeah.
I'm here now, and I think I try not to think about too much what happened in the past. I cannot change that. I can't do much about that. But I think when a club like Spurs comes knocking, it's something I don't think a lot of people will turn down. Certainly not me, and that's why I'm here today.
I imagine a big part of it was playing in European football, and now you're in a position where you could potentially win a European trophy if Spurs go all the way. I mean, tell us about the challenge in front of you, AZ, and particularly the opportunity of going all the way with the Europa League.
Yeah, 100%. I think Spurs is a big club, and it's a chance to play in Europe, and that's where Spurs belong, and that's what we want to achieve every season, and just continue adding to the history. Maybe hopefully with some trophies. That's what we're setting out to do, and it starts tomorrow by coming out and trying to win the game.
Hi, Kevin. You obviously joined the club when Mickey, Kuti and Ben Davies were injured, and you've been playing the last couple of games with Archie Gray, who's a midfielder at centre-half. But now Mickey and Kuti, Ange has just told us, are back in the squad. I mean, now there's that competition for places in your position. I mean, how does that make you feel? Are you kind of excited by the challenge of competing with those guys for a place?
100%. I think we all know what they've achieved at Tottenham so far, the two of them, and how good of players they are. And I'm looking forward to that challenge. I'm going to push them, they're going to push me, and I think the season is very long. There's many competitions, there's a lot of games, so it's about keeping each other on the highest level possible to compete in every competition we're in, and just try to win every game and take it game by game, and just make sure that we're on top and just always on form.
Back to Tom's question, was that kind of part of the attraction of coming here, playing and competing with players of that level?
100%. I mean, I've always had to compete in my life, and I thrive off that challenge, playing alongside great players, competing for places with great players, and, just being at a good club, an amazing club whose ambition is to win things, and, just be part of a history of a club that like Tottenham.
Hi, Kevin. I asked the manager about you a couple of weeks back, and he said, essentially, because in every game you seem to battle away, get whacked, go on the floor, limp a bit, keep playing, and he actually said he thinks you like that. You like taking the whacks, in his words. Is that true?
I think, yeah. I like to think of myself as a warrior. Just try and get my body in front of shots, block shots. Just be an aggressive defender who's always trying to get in the way of stuff, the opposition from scoring, and getting whacked is part and parcel of that. But like you said, I just get up, limp a bit, and continue.
I mean, you had that kind of the rugby background as a school kid as well. Does it come from that? Is there a bit of that in there?
Probably, and growing up with two brothers, always getting whacked from them. But like I said, I enjoy it. It's part of football. Everybody gets a kick here and there. You just have to get up and keep going.
Dan mentioned there Archie Gray. I mean, what have you made of him? An 18-year-old midfielder playing in central defence?
It's unbelievable. The fact that he's 18, the maturity he plays with, even the maturity he carries himself in and around the changing room, is amazing. He's a great lad, and I think his quality has been on show for many weeks now. And I think he's just going to keep improving, of course, because he's only 18, and to already have that maturity in the way he plays football, and like I said, off the pitch, is something that's going to take him a long way.
Hi, Kevin. Whenever a player signs for Spurs, we sometimes hear about how they had a chat with Ange Postecoglou, which kind of convinced them this was the club for them. What did Ange say to you? What was that chat like?
It didn't take much convincing, to be honest, but it was really short and sweet. I mean, just quickly gave me an insight of the ideas of how he wants to play. Obviously, watching Spurs as well, I saw. But it was just very brief, and just told me the idea and what his team stands for. And it was after that my decision. Like, I was 100% sure. If I was maybe 95% sure before the chat, after the chat with him, I was 100% sure.
And you obviously joined the squad, a really difficult time, players injured, and you had the really two important cup games which the team lost. there's players back now. It feels like the team's starting to build momentum. Can you kind of sense the hunger in the squad to finish this season well and try and win this competition, obviously?
100%, and I believe that's possible. I mean, I said before the United game, the week of training we had, I'm not sure if it was a week, but the training sessions we had before that, some of the injured lads coming back, it was just a lot of positive energy around the place, and we ended up winning that game, keeping a clean sheet, and it's the same feeling now with Mickey and Kuti back in the squad. And like I said, I think everybody's just wanting to finish the season strong. We know what a great squad we have, and it's just down to us now to prove it every day and in every training session, in every game, and just taking the next few games that are coming on with broad shoulders and going in there to try and really win the games and make an impact.
Hi, Kevin. I think on the outside world, people are looking at the Europa League and saying this is sort of Spurs' big chance now, the last hope this season, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with that from the fans and the supporters. Do you guys feel that in the squad too, that this is kind of it now?
I think we take every competition, every game as an important game. We go out to try and win every game, and we're in the Europa League now, and that's what we're playing tomorrow, and we're going to go out and try and win, and we're going to try and win the competition, of course, because a team like Spurs, a club like Spurs, that's what we want to be, part of a Spurs that's winning things. And I think the pressure is normal. I think all top clubs, big clubs deal with that pressure, and it's just down to us to bring a good performance tomorrow night and win the game.
Thank you, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you.